welcome. This is Walter Perdigo from the CBAR channel, and this episode is all about how you are an amazing miracle. Yeah, I know. Just bear with me. Let's just walk through the inconceivable odds that you ever existed. I don't know if you ever stopped to think about it, but the odds are pretty minute that you even exist. Let's just start with the fact that your mom meeting your father. So these are all taken from stats that I researched from Ali Bainazar. So the odds that your mom met your dad in the first 25 years of reproductive years, he's probably met about 10,000 women, and the same is true for your mom. Your mother probably met about 10,000 men in the period of those first, fertile years. So the odds of your dad meeting your mom was about 1 in 20,000 or so. But, relationships are a funny thing. They're pretty fragile. So what are the odds that, your dad actually had some sort of lasting relationship that led to, the initial first date? Well, it's about 1 in 10, let's say. And then the odds that they actually go on a second date? Well, about another 1 in 10. And then, the odds that they actually continue dating after that for any extended period of time, yeah, well, that's about, another 1 in 10. And then the chance that they actually think about children, let's say about another 1 in 2. So when you factor all those things together, that's about a 1 in 2,000 when you're talking about just a relationship. Now that, coupled with the original 1 in 20,000, you're talking about 20,000 times 2,000, about a 1 in 40 million chance. Just factoring in that your mom met your dad, had a relationship long enough to have you, 1 in 40 million. That's, about the population of California or even Canada. That's a pretty huge number. But things get really interesting when you factor in eggs and sperm. So your mom started with about 100,000 fertilized eggs during the time that she could conceive. Your dad, in the same period, about 1 in 400 trillion sperm were produced in that time frame. Now the odds that one unique sperm merged with the one unique egg, it's about 1 in 400 quadrillion. So that's about the volume of the Atlantic Ocean in cubic meters. It's a huge number. It's astounding, amazing. But that's just a start. If you factor in your ancestors' lineage, because every ancestor from the very first single-cell organism had to survive to reproductive age, all the way up through the thousands, right, of generations that led up to you. So the odds of that occurring, that they actually lived to reproductive age through every ancestor through the beginning of 4 billion years ago, the first single-cell organism, well, about 1 to the 10 to the 45,000. So that's a 10 with 45,000 zeros after it. That's a gigantic number. But we're not done, because consider that the right sperm had to connect with the exact right egg with every one of those ancestors through thousands, 150,000, let's say, or so, ancestors through the beginning of the single-cell organism all the way up to the current to you. So that, when you multiply that out, that's about 1 in 10 to the 2,640,000. So that's a 10 with 2,640,000 zeros after it. So that's a gigantic number. So you take that number with our original, 2,000 number with the 10 to the 45,000, that comes out to a number of 1 in 10 to the 2,685,000. Okay, so that's a 10 with 2,685,000 zeros after it. That's the odds of you existing. But we're not even finished yet. You got to also factor in that the Earth has to exist, right? I mean, not every single planet in the universe or in this galaxy or, that could actually support life. So what is the odds that Earth could come into being, support life, so that all of those things could happen? Well, astrophysicist Eric Zachrisson actually estimated that number to be 1 in 700 quadrillion. Okay. So now the final odds, when you take that multiplied by the last number, it works out to the final number, the grand total, 1 in 70 to the 6,685,020 zeros. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? You are an amazing miracle. You are unique in this universe. The odds of that happening are absolutely astounding. It would be like 2 million people rolling a trillion-sided dice and all rolling the exact same number. It's impossible. You are a unique, creative individual that it's never been created before and never will be ever created again. You are unique to this universe, and you are not by accident. You are here for a purpose. I stand by my original statement. You are an amazing miracle. Don't ever think that you're just like every other person. You're not. You are completely unique, individual, and here for a purpose. So, thanks. Have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and we'll talk to you at the next one. See you later.